Okay, so this is my first video about my swale in my backyard. I just built it yesterday with a friend of mine. The reason why we put this in is not just to help the water infiltrate into the yard here, it's also to protect the back of my house, which was getting some water damage in the rain. So this is going to reduce the amount of runoff that comes down this hill and hits my house. You can see there's a slope in my backyard. It's fairly significant. It's not super steep, but the water definitely builds up and ends up running down the slope and also this driveway. So what we've done is, as the water's coming down the driveway and the uphill section of the slope, it's going to run into the swale, and it's about a foot deep. Then there's a berm above that, which is made up of the soil that we dug out of the ground. It's the sod turned upside down, the soil from underneath the ground, and then cardboard. Actually, the cardboard's underneath. Cardboard's right above the sod. And then there's the topsoil on top of the cardboard, and I put some vermicompost from my worm pile, and then some leaves on top. Hopefully the leaves stay there and don't blow away. It's getting kind of breezy here. It looks like it's about to rain, which will actually be really good. So when the water hits the swale at any point, it's going to soak in. We broad forked using the meadow creature, which is a really good type of broad fork. Another 16 inches. There's those slits in there. So the water's going to hit and go right down underneath there and infiltrate into the yard downhill in a very slow, pacified way. And what's nice about this is if water enters from that side, it's going to provide water all along the length of the swale, and vice versa. And so this is going to hold a decent amount of water. When it fills up, it's going to exit at our spillway here, which is going to basically return the water back to the driveway and out to the street. And on the other side, it's going to run down, and the slope carries it out to the street that way. So it's a good responsible use of the slope of the yard to carry the water away once it's filled up the swale, which is really important. Let's see here. The way we made it was we took contour lines like this. You can kind of see using an A-frame that you can see. I have a video about A-frames. You can look it up on Google or YouTube about how to make one. And we took a contour point. So basically each point on this line is an equal height or altitude from sea level. And so we know from that point to the end is on the same exact elevation. So if any water is in the swale on that contour point, that means it's going to sit and be completely level. It's not going to be running, it's not going to erode, it's going to be pacified. And then it's going to slowly seep into the groundwater, which is exactly what we want. So I'll check back another day when it rains so we can see how this thing works. Okay, thanks for watching.